Hello and welcome to final round lead card coverage from the 2018 Memorial Championship. We are in Scottsdale, Arizona at Vista del Camino Park. We got a great card for you. Big Sexy commentary, Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling.
Yeah, we got Big Sexy card here. Well, not the big part, but we got the sexy part here. Simon Lizotte with a scorching hot 14 under par at Fountain Hills to take the two-stroke lead over Eagle McMahon. Third place, Nate Sexton, all the way from back in the back.
Yeah, trying to charge here, Hole 1, par 3, through the triple Mando. It's only 284 feet, but it's a pretty low ceiling, so it can play a little bit trickier than you might think.
And we have James Conrad, who worked his way up from chase card during round 3, up to lead card here, final round. There's nothing better than last round lead card at the Memorial.
Simon going forehand, up to the fence,
Ooh.
and back down home.
All right, that's an interesting way to do it, and that is a lot of action on that disc. Wow.
Yeah, it was moving around a while.
It finally rests, 35 feet away from the pin, but
fans definitely got what they paid for on that one.
Yep.
Eagle with the backhand, flipping up just perfect.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty ideal, and you're going to see a lot of backhand plays into this hillside here, just to slide up to the pin. And we're going sexy bird here, huh?
Yeah, my flippiest one.
A little bit of Annie just to kind of throw it there, and that's kind of the play, right? Just to skip it up to the hillside, use the hill as a backstop.
Yeah, that went a little higher up than I ideally would like, but I'm pretty happy with that. And James, I think this might be... I'm not sure if it's his MD4, but there's a purple MD4, and he's going to throw it a whole lot.
Okay.
He really likes that disc.
Yeah, he parks the first hole. It's pretty much picture perfect there for James. And
Simon cashes it outside circle 1, I believe. So starting off real strong.
And that's a great stroke there. That's a difficult putt. Going downhill that far, sometimes it's pretty easy to putt downhill, but it's also easy to over putt it.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do is go past that basket and have that tree in the way for your par putt.
Definitely. I was really happy to get it because, also my card mates, after Simon made his, I was sure they're all making it.
Right.
You want to get off on the right foot.
And then, you're 6 back, is that right?
Yeah, so I don't have a lot of time to mess around.
Mm-hmm. This is a course that you have to shred from beginning to end if you want to make a move, especially if you're 6 back.
Hole 2, par 3, 369 feet. There's OB fence on the right, the OB path on the left really not in play at all. You're going to see either a low backhand trying to skip past these 2 trees, or perhaps even a forehand flex. And I guess with Simon and Eagle, really, high backhand is always in play.
Yeah. Eagle's bringing a lot of different shots here, so it's hard to tell exactly what we're going to see here. But with Simon, that's pretty much guaranteed. Spike highs repeated too. Oh my goodness.
Man, from the tee, that really did look close, and it was. But yeah, we thought we might be seeing an ace there for a second. Eagle a little bit lower, more traditional play. Skip it up to the pin. Doesn't get a huge skip, but it's not bad at all.
Well, he also threw it at like -2%.
Yeah, it does look that way with him these days. I'm going with the same Firebird from hole 1.
This is a far shot to stretch out a Firebird here. 370 feet. That's showing you got some power with a Firebird. Not many people can get a Firebird to go that far. Even if it is a little bit flippy, it's not the highest speed disc.
No, yeah, more control disc for sure. And here is James.
And that's on a pretty beautiful line there.
Yeah, this one also kind of looked like an ace round. I mean,
wow.
Man, they were skipping right past it.
Yeah, the gallery definitely came out in full force. And they're getting some good putts, some good drive so far. Exactly what you'd expect from our lead card.
Yeah, Eagle in for the birdie. Well done. Simon connects, moves to 36 under. About a 20-footer here.
Oh, no.
Not a great line. I put it a little bit high and a little bit left. James makes birdie.
And always a sportsman. Difficult to see that one not fall in, but clapping for your card mates as they do well with their birdie putts.
Yeah, definitely.
Good on you there.
Hole 3, par 3, 360 feet. Let's pick your hyzer, whatever one you want.
Right.
Or you can go straight at it even. I mean, it's really wide open. This course is, in general, pretty open. So we'll see some hyzers here. Maybe we'll see a straight shot. Let's see.
Maybe even a thumber from Nate Sexton.
Maybe. I mean, let's see. Big hyzer from Simon.
Wow, that is way up there.
He was worried it was short out of his hand, but it really isn't that short.
Well, no, he was right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like terribly short.
No.
Inside the circle there. An eagle again at about 4% power.
Yep.
Oh, and
he actually caught a little of the railing. I heard it.
Yeah, the railing there. And that is fortunate to get past that because just below that railing is a concrete area that is out of bounds.
Yeah, and here's that MD4 on a slight ante.
Yeah,
right up there. And that one impressed Simon. Simon saw that shot and he was loving it.
Oh, well, you just don't see that many straight shots on this course. I mean, to force the issue there, it just shows where James's game really is. I mean, he does so well in the woods. It's a great forehand there. Was that your X-Cal?
Yeah, we'll see it one more time here. This is a Eco X-Cal. I'm just kind of throwing it out there pretty flat. Could try to break it before the palm trees, and nice little skip.
It never ceases to amaze me how cool it is watching the disc just bounce when they do that.
I know.
I love the FollowFlight.
Eagle from 52 feet.
Oh!
Just off. Really good run.
And James in with a good solid start here. 3 under through 3.
Simon looking to match him. And he will.
Yeah. It's a stroke gain there for Simon Lizotte, extending his lead to 3 strokes. This is more of a sprint course, I feel like, especially the start. There's a few places where the course gets pretty tricky, and you really just want to avoid getting 5s.
Yeah.
And some 4s are good scores. But right off the get-go, you are in a sprint.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're not running, then you're getting left behind.
Really the entire memorial. Mm-hmm. I mean, when a tournament, year in and year out, this tournament is won at 40 under or better.
Yeah, 45 even.
So you have to really be making some birdies.
Mm-hmm.
Par 3, hole 4, 381 feet. A lot of out of bounds that you don't really get to see here in the drone flight, but as we get to the live look, you will see the Pro Tour wall there around the basket that shows us the out of bounds. Simon went with an extremely wide hyzer here around the tree that most people go inside of, and then he made contact with this tree and just sat down out of bounds. So he's going to have, pushing 80, 90 feet, I don't know, something like that for his par save.
And suddenly that one stroke that he gained on Eagle on hole 3 has suddenly turned opportunity to lose 2.
And James on the opposite side with the too spiky of a hyzer, too tight, and he goes OB out the left side.
Yeah, with this new wall here, I think the play is maybe a low scream and skip, and you just play into that backstop at worst case scenario, or just throw the high stall shot like you're doing here. That's pretty textbook as well.
Yeah, cruising over to the wall. But
last year that was OB.
Yeah, that would be OB without the wall, clearly.
Mm-hmm. And so there's mixed opinions about that wall there. I mean, it kept, well, actually Simon didn't strike it, but I believe Nico maybe came in and struck it on round 2.
Yeah.
It kept him out. Obviously, it helped you there. Eagle not needing the wall at all to help his drive stay inside the circle.
He digs it in the right way. Simon for a par, a little bit high.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden the door is open to get within 1 stroke here for Eagle.
And James from probably 50, 60 feet
just
drains it.
And the long stride.
Flying in.
Not wearing a hat today, showing off that Dove men's hair care.
That was a really, really good save.
Ooh.
And that was a really, really good catch.
Yeah, I'm going to call that Brooklyn, man. That was off to the left side, but just low enough.
Yeah, the basket did a great job there. Eagle for birdie.
Oh, no.
And he's a little bit left.
Well, it looks like he's going to be gaining a stroke, so.
To throw with big power, you got to throw smooth. I see too many beginners that throw all tensed up. For more tips like this, check out our 2018 Disc Golf Guide.
Is that how you get so much power with dad bod?
Yeah. And I'm on a diet too, so I'm
Okay.
you know, I'm sort of changing the narrative there. We'll see.
Yeah.
But you never know if it'll work.
You're looking good, buddy.
Right now, I'll own a dad bod, no problem.
Well, you're a dad, so whatever your body is a dad bod.
By default. Hole 5, par 3, 340 elevated basket, Mando tree on the right. That's why I'm going to take a forehand here. I just try to go over every tree once I move the spectators back out of my way. Just put an X-Cal up high and let it fall on the pin.
Wow, yeah, almost in the pin. Nice hyzer there. And yeah, that shot is tricky because you see this tree in the background and it looks like it might be right in the way for that hyzer, but just in front of those trees.
Yeah, I feel like I just try to go over them, and then it seems to have about the right distance.
Yeah.
There's that MD4 again from James. Really well done. Eagle lining up the forehand, a little bit sharper hyzer.
But you can get away with that when you have Eagle sidearm power.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, I don't get where exactly that power is coming from because I think Eagle, no offense, I think he can do 10 push-ups.
Yeah. I think, well, after Switzerland, I bet he's up to like 17, 18 push-ups.
I'll take you on that challenge there. I don't know. But, dude, he's just got so much snap. It's just insane.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to watch because it's like he does a slow motion and then all of a sudden the disc is 400 feet away.
Yeah. Simon, oh man, a good drive from Simon. Putt was a little bit right. He'll have to settle for par. Eagle with another chance to close things down.
We got tie. Oh, we don't have a tie ball game. We have.
Not quite.
Okay.
But
Right, he gained
nearly.
one stroke on the last hole. Right, not two.
Very nearly. James is in.
And continuing his hot start, 4 down through 5 with an out of bounds stroke. And he put on the cool guy shades. That's a new look for James. Keeping it interesting this year with that backwards hat yesterday.
Keep the fans guessing, man.
That's what we want.
We got an army of bikes proceeding down the fairway. Hole 6, our first par 4, and it's a bruiser, 783 feet with OB on both sides and OB long. The basket is pretty well guarded by this one big pine tree, so a very tough shot. You got to go big off the tee to really have much of a chance.
Now, this is the 4th hardest hole in the course, and it was kind of a tricky wind. I mean, it doesn't really look like there's much out there, but, and I don't know, maybe there wasn't for you guys. Was there?
There's a little wind. I was going leopard 3 here, but way too much cut. That's out of bounds early.
And really, God's got to come back, and it's curling up too quick to come back in bounds.
Yeah, there were spectators going, get back in, and I was just like,
no,
not happening, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
wish
definitely
it would.
not coming back.
Right. I'm sure we'll see a low Anheuser shot from James. Just get by that tree, and it does.
It's crushed.
That's going to be well up the fairway there. That's a really technical shot. And James is showing somehow that this course has a technical aspect to it, which I just did not know about.
Yeah. He'll carve up some lines. An eagle threw this forehand that just made me feel like, why didn't I just throw a forehand? Why am I trying to do so much? Because this looked so good.
Yeah, and that puts yourself in position to throw a pretty long approach, but, I mean, he's got the hyzer sidearm to get there in two.
Yeah. And
Simon does not need to go roller. Just does a big Anheuser, and that's I'm going to say that's a FD, maybe?
Yeah, I didn't get a look at what disc it was. Here I am from quite some distance.
Oh, that just continues to flatten up. That is a bomb shot there. Oh my goodness, and you've skipped inside, and you are, oh my gosh. What a save there. You were way back.
Over 400 back. I was so happy. I thought for a second I left it OB, then I thought I was going to hit the wall. So happy it got in.
I mean, a shot that's that tight to OB, there's no safe feelings there. And nice hyzer shot from Eagle.
Eagle's parked.
I'm surprised to see him go around the tree hyzer. I thought he would have gone sidearm. There's less in the way that direction, but
Simon hits that one tree, and he's come up well short.
Oh, wow. Just like that.
Eagle's moving.
He's definitely making a move right now.
And James going back to the purple.
This is crazy. There's just, he has thrown. Has he thrown a hyzer yet?
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. Yeah, he does. It's Vista.
He makes his own rules.
All right.
Simon gives it a bit of a bid. James for the birdie.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Don't.
that was so close.
That wasn't the world's greatest putt, but it was a good putt. That's the
Yeah.
first time we've seen anything not stay in
Little tough to
on this
see.
target, but that wasn't. I think that's just, you chalked it up to just general bad
it
luck.
happens. Just one birdie from Eagle, pars for the rest. I was ecstatic to get mine. I think Simon and James not quite so happy with much better drives. Hole 7 is a par 4, 645, much easier than hole 6. We're going to see some big crushes with the backhand and then try to get your upshot nice and close to this tall basket.
Second easiest hole in the course. I expect to see 4 threes here.
Eagle is getting down the fairway. You could even hear me. I couldn't help myself but go, whoop!
That was you?
Yeah, because it came out with some
There's so
speed.
many people in the gallery. I figured that was...
I got the right to make noise first because I'm a player, so they have to wait a little bit. They don't know if it's flipping over or what. They don't want to be embarrassed. I know right away when Eagle's ripping it, that thing's going to be fine. I threw it really low and kind of soft, but since it's the desert, it'll skip for like 150 feet and it'll be fine.
Right? And James going with the backhand Anheuser, trusting that right side turn, getting 100% of the distance out of that one. And that's another non-hyzer for
Yep.
James. Throwing turnovers out here on this course, which is just probably never been done ever by somebody in the league card.
And Simon just liked what he saw from Eagle, so he went through this about like 1 foot away from Eagle's disc. They're just buddies.
That is way up there. If he's past all of those trees, I'm gonna say there's like 1 tree left.
Yeah, maybe 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tossing up a Firebird.
That'll do, donkey.
Yeah, no problems. And James, probably an AVR, but a little hot. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely more meat in the bone than he'd like, though.
I guess you call it 2 trees.
Okay. Yeah, the second one closer to the basket. All right. Inside the circle still for all 3 shots.
I'm not sure what disc that is. It's cruising, though.
Oh, wow. And yeah, that'll work. I mean, you got to make a good, tough putt now, but you're looking at it.
Eagle just low. When we got up to this basket and I saw my disc the closest, I was having a little chuckle to myself thinking, these guys and their fancy big drives. Look what did it even do for them?
And there's a opportunity there for Simon to get his lead back, and he takes it with a good putt. James, wow, surprising. This basket being elevated makes the putting tricky. Obviously, Eagle is outside the circle, and James is around circle's edge. But yeah, uncharacteristic to see the lead group with such great drives not come away with 4 birdies.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime a hole averages almost 0.6 below par,
Wow.
you're feeling like this is an opportunity
Close to a must get.
right. There's a 3 or there's a bogey. There's no par or birdie or anything like that. You have to get your 3.
Yeah. Hole 8, par 3, 360 feet downhill over the water. You got OB Trench on the right. I want to get a little shout out for Tommy Ekman who hit the ace here.
Oh.
Pretty tasty.
Awesome. And I played with him last time we played this course, and he threw a rock. So I'm going to go ahead and say he threw a rock and aced it.
It's not bad. I'm trying to go under these branches, but man, did I throw this low.
And whoa, just barely high enough to get over.
Gets over, but it got in the circle, so
Wow.
all good now. I scared those camera guys. I wonder if he'll hyzer.
No. Oh, yeah, he did. I thought for a second that he might not.
Huge hyzer. Great shot.
It always pleases the fans. The Euro hyzer is just a...
It's a beautiful sight.
It's a beautiful sight. I mean, I'm partial to the Anheuser shot, but...
It's no Euro hyzer.
No, it's no Euro hyzer. No.
Eagle with a little more hyzer on the forehand. Much safer and smarter than my forehand.
And better executed? You didn't give him that one, too.
That, too. Better plan, better execution, better result. MD4 time.
There's the Anheuser shot. A little love for the East Coasters right there, showing
Yeah.
we don't need to throw hyzers out here in the wide open
No.
Arizona desert.
Play an honest game, a point-to-point game.
Oh, yeah.
Great putt. James from 40.
Let's see that hair bounce. Come on. One bouncing hair shot.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's even better.
That is better.
James, for those of you who don't know, James is an incredible juggler. He can juggle 5 balls. He can juggle flaming torches.
Yeah, he's very impressive. A man of many talents. Dance break?
And we're back, and it's birdies. Birdies for everybody. Hole 9, par 3, 482 feet over the water. The water is lower than ever before, though, so those rocks are in bounds. This is a hole that 3 of the guys in this group have a pretty legit chance at 2ing. I feel like I tend to go for a safe play here. It's really far. Going with the X-Cal forehand. Trying to bite off somewhere in the high 300s.
And in all the years I've been at this event, I believe this is my 9th memorial, I've never seen the water line this low. Never has the water been any lower than the edge of the the hillside here. So it's really strange to see this little bank that's opened up. And it gives the players a little bit more opportunity to be aggressive. And Simon, kind of surprisingly, plays the smart, safe shot, just a hyzer to give himself an easy 3.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised too, but I mean, he does have the lead.
I almost feel like, this tree that's right here off to the right is almost the only thing that's stopping him from throwing a hyzer to the pin.
Yeah, I almost feel like he still could if he cut it tight enough, but it's pretty crazy. Eagle with a nice big forehand.
And that's a pretty, I don't want to say aggressive play, but man, it's scary if you leave that thing out over the water.
You want to see an aggressive play.
Yeah.
Get your eyes open for this one. James going with the turnover flex. You can hear the crowd cheering because it's flexing back, and it is.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's a highlight shot.
Monster drive.
Good touch there with I'm sure, Nate Sexton dart.
It was a dart, yes.
One of the people in this tournament that was throwing a dart, most likely.
Probably. Who knows? Should be at least 3. There's
Yeah.
a couple people out there that would enjoy it.
I'm sure there's plenty of people throwing darts. I'm just giving you a hard time.
And here is James for a highlight birdie, probably the signature birdie on this course.
There it
You know
is.
he's hitting that. Great job, James.
Hardest hole on the course. Getting inside circle 1 is huge. Making that putts even bigger. Well, maybe not bigger, but
very
you
important.
Very just as important.
Yeah.
And one of only 5 players to birdie the hole. We had Brian Earhart, a lefty, Anthony Barella, Drew Gibson, who throws pretty far, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
And Paul Macbeth. Maybe you've heard of him.
Yeah. There it is, the front 9. We've got a couple of 23s from Nate and James. Eagle and Simon a little slower, but they can afford it because they had such a big lead. Really playing smart golf.
Yeah, and Sexton, you're only 5 back with 9 to go. Crazier things have happened.
It's true.
Come back for the final round. Final 9 at the Memorial Championship. We'll see you.